you are not an oracle, just point to me. Say, oracle is here. First Peter chapter 4 verse 11. He says, if any man should speak, let him speak as what? Is he orator? Say, oracle is here. Ephesians 2. Ephesians 2. Okay, we are going to start from 1. I want to expose 2 schemings of the devil. We all know the formula of the devil. What's the formula of the devil? Very simple. Kill, steal, destroy. He provides nothing. Nothing. In fact, the Bible says every good thing comes from who? The Lord. So what does the devil provide? Kill, steal, and destroy. 3 schemings of the devil. Can we mention it? Kill, steal. Can we mention it one more time? Kill, steal, and destroy. Hallelujah. What a mighty God we serve. You know why I don't keep phones here? I think I exposed it one time. Before some people say maybe they send me text message. Because I've seen a prophet do it before. They were sending him text message from the... So the schemings I'm about to expose. The first one would be the specialist. One of the activities of the devil, the specialist. And the second one is total control. So the first one, the specialist. Say the specialist. Then the second one, total control. The first one, specialist. The second one, total control. Have you ever walked where they build a house before? That guy behind you. Behind. No, this one on white. Have you ever walked where they build a house? Like, what are you doing now? Is that what you are still doing now? Huh? Have you ever walked where they build a house?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you are doing now?
No.
But some time back?
Yeah, sure.
I'm coming to you.
All right, sir.
Thank you, Lord Jesus. So the first one, the specialist. The second one, total control. Can I explain? Ephesians 2, verse 1. We'll just read maybe 1, 2, 3. Huh? Can we read together? 1, 2, go. Continue. Ye walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air. That's principality. Disobedience. The next one. Fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind. Can we go to 4? Let me explain the activities of the specialist. One time I thought about how the devil stopped our prayer. Please, when you see these strategic topics, ensure you listen to them, because most of them, they were given to me in place of prayer. Then I go and look for the scripture that backs it up. The Bible says we are not ignorant of the devices of the devil. So like I say, I go to the place of prayer. God show me some of them. I come out, I explain. So my messages are always like prophecy. How many of you know that? Very strange. So the first one, the specialist. These are agents of the devil that they are very, very good. In fact, to a man, they can send 1,000 demons to one man. And what they do is they study the man. Those of you Christians that sleep all your life out. You are sleeping, they are studying you. So they study the man. What is his weakness? What does he like? What are the things that he's carried away by? What are the things that take his attention? So they study him. Do I have those that have done like e-commerce? Like e-commerce, yeah? How many of you? Or you know a little about e-commerce? E-commerce, you know a little. Algorithm. Is it algorithm? Where you search for something and they give you things that are similar. Yes. So algorithm is simple. Am I correct? You search for something, they give you things that are similar. Like if you were to go to Jumia and you search for purse. So they give you purses so that you have choice. The same way with the devil. So he looks at what take your interest, what you love. So by the time he gets what you love, some people it might be money. For some folks it might be women. For some people it might be men. You know, let's stop saying only womanizer. We have manizer. From my own dictionary. Manizer. Yes. Some people, it may be discord, anger, gossip. So the devil studied them very well. Send this agent. By the time they study them, then they bring back the report. Then they send some others and say, go and obsess this guy. Obsess this lady. With the same thing the lady's tired. Are you getting me so far? This part of the specialist, the lady or the brother, they have the choice. So they can still choose to say, I ain't doing this, or I'm going to give in. I'm not going to do it, or I'm going to do it. They still have a choice. So the devil tempts them with all manner. To the extent where the devil knows the spec of everybody. That's why we speak about familiar spirit. Familiar spirit are simply the spirit that are familiar to man. They know you. That's what the false prophet and herbalists used to prophesy. So they ask familiar spirit. So those familiar spirits know you. They know where you slept. So they are just going to say, I said, then you are thinking is prophecy. Are you here or you went home? So they say, okay, study this brother. Perhaps, let me use a name now. Samson, my favorite name. Or Solomon. Let's study Solomon. It's like I've exhausted Samson. Let me do Solomon a little. So they say, let's study Solomon. Oh, Solomon loves women. If Solomon loves women, what would we use to catch Solomon? Women. Then what are the specs of Solomon? Not just women. The choice of a man is different from the choice of another man. So some men love them fat. Some love slim. Some, they love people that bleach. Sorry, fair. While some, they love them that are black. While some, they love them that are very short. Like this. Like they are standing in a hole. While some, they love them that are taller than them. That's why you are still single if you are in that category. They want to look at you like this and say, babe. So the devil investigates these folks. By the time he investigates them, he brings exactly what they love to them. So when he brings exactly what they love to them, he brings one, then algorithm comes in. So he brings one, then he brings some other choice of the same thing they love. This is it. He takes control partially of their mind. And to ensure that they remain in that level, he gives them excuse for what they are doing. He gives them excuse for what they are doing. Then to ensure that they stay there, he bring medical reports to back it up. I know a guy, he went to, this guy was so, into different girls. Back then, many years I was in school. Into different ladies. So one time, he got sick. He got to the hospital. And they told him, they say, you should be having sex like once a day. And he's in school. They say because, my God. They say because there's a condition with you. Are you getting this? These are strategies of the devil. So he first of all study what you love. By the time he sees what you love, then he brings what? What you love. If you're ever going to catch a monkey, what are you going to use? Banana. If you're ever going to catch a fish, you use fish feed. Anything fish eats. How many of you would tie $1,000 and you put it in the water and you are telling the fish, you're going to be there for like ever. You get what I'm saying? And if you're going to catch the big fish, the big fish, then you can use money. If you don't get it, you get it when you get home. Have you seen their birthday? They'll say big fish. Then you put $1,000 in the hook. And they are coming. I just like you. But I was not your spec. You say, I love short people. But you are tall. I don't know. I don't used to be like this. But your time, I don't know how it's shut up. It's that money that is doing you. Are you here? You went home. So the devil look for what these people, what will interest them. So some people, it may be pride. So he give them excess of it. Have you seen people that are proud for nothing? As in, they ain't got just $1,000. They are not proud of it. But by the time they speak, they'll say, oh me. Oh me. Shishi, they don't have. Oh, do you know who I am? The reason why you're saying so is because nobody knows you. Buhari cannot walk in Southgate and say, do you know who I am? Because he's known. As a matter of fact, he can't walk in Southgate because he's a very good president. People will just hug him. If you like me laughing, I know what I said. By the time DSS come, they play it. I said, he's a very good president. People will just laugh him. People will just hug him. People will shake him. Well done, Mr. President. It depends on where the 5 hand touch. So he has to work with entourage because he knows that he has been so good to every one of you. And you just come and hug him. Are you here or you went home? I'm trying to simplify these stuffs. So the devil study a man. And he sees that this one has anger problem. One time I used to burn with anger. My God. And you know the worst thing? Then while I was in the cage of anger, there was something that was in my head. I believe that something must kill a man. If it's not a woman, it's a good death. I remember one time I was dating my wife. And I was not even born again. So, no, I was just coming into the born again, you understand? I was just getting to, try this prayer thing, fasting thing. Then I was so inaccurate in fasting that I'll be doing fasting, I'll be playing football. I will now run around the field, they'll be calling me C. Ronaldo. By the time I throw leg over there, throw leg over here. If you play football, you know what I'm saying. You will nearly die. So one day they came, they said, they were doing something in the lodge. Just come, just come, just come. And, I just gave my life to Christ. And they were playing this, those kind of songs that you have on your phone. The fire will burn after the service. So they were playing those kind of songs. So I walked away. And my wife then I was still, And one guy, he was a cultist, an axeman. And he came and he said, dance with me. And my wife was more born again than me. In fact, our distance was far. You know, she came from all this holy church. Me, I came from partial thug. In fact, like 90% thug, 90% as a 10% Jesus. Like we can quickly just pocket our Jesus and break your head. And we go back to the Jesus and say, I am sorry, Lord. So my wife was way better than me. So she couldn't dance to the music. She was leaving and the guy said, Ashawo. And she didn't know that I had anger problem. So she came to the house and she told me, she said, a guy called me Ashawo. I pack him and pack cutlass. I was running down there. So the moment I was running there, even when I was of the devil, I had followers. To show you that it is an akazo. Some of you that people follow you like this, you have not discovered that you have the call of God. I had nothing, but I had followers. And when I got born again, all of them got born again. So I rushed down there, and they were holding us. I was just looking for the guy. Let me just wipe him with hammer. It was a mallet. Then I would go to school. I have my own weapon. In case you just bust my door, I bust your head. And they were shouting, I asked, man. I asked, man. I said, now thunder go kill you now with that. So then now they were afraid of me, thinking I was another cult. His mercies kept me. When you get to the house, you understand that song. You know why I say his mercies kept me? Some of you don't understand Kogi State University. You think it's this secondary school. You don't do that in Kogi State University. You just hear, whoa! That's all. Broad daylight. I mean broad daylight. Some of all these people that block you people and collect your money, if it's Kogi State University, go and ask. You attended Kogi State University? It was even worse when I left because I discipled all of them. And they became my sons. So when I left, Oga no day again. So their own set, it was worse. Can just be going like this. My wife has seen dead body before on the road. And how we do it is when we see the dead body, you can just hit the dead body. Don't shout. Just pass. Mind your business. So it was a normal thing. So imagine me going to fight. You understand me? But God kept me. This would have been the easiest way to kill me. Anger. So why is the devil sending demons to investigate a man? He knows their weakness and he knows that he cannot enter this realm to kill them because his work is to kill, to steal, and to destroy. So he used the weakness against them that they may meet another man that will kill them because that man has the legality. Are you here? You went home. So he take anger man to another anger man. I know of a boy then. He told another guy, he said, come on here, wait till you know. That was what he said. We know two of them. Kogi State University. I think Millennium, MQ. Come on here, wait till you know. He said, me? Yes. Me? Yes. Me? Yes. Okay. He went like this. That guy brought gun. By the time they got to he shot him. Back of the head. Whoa! And he died. He said, your father. Wait till me I know. I don't show you wait till I know. And he walked away. And there's a way we do it then. No witness. Did you see? How many of you saw who shot? See now. Your own dead body, nobody will see it too. So the devil studied the man. Just affect him a little. Then bring another person. Affect them a little. Then they are busy bragging. They say, me, I have anger problem. Oh. I know why I'm saying I have anger problem. Oh. Now they've given themselves an excuse why the devil should stay. Are you getting me now? Have you seen people that are drunk? They are drunkards. Have you ever seen a drunkard call himself a drunkard? He will never call himself a drunkard. I used to drink small. I said, can I prophesy? I saw you with is this green bottle? When sometimes I just see the color of the bottle, then in my head I think it's 7-Up. Then God zoom again. Then I'm trying to see. I'm not seeing any 7, no up. Then I begin to see like seaman. Is it seaman or Chelsea? I mean, what they call it? Those of you that drink it, answer me now. So by the time I begin to see that it's seaman, thank you. Mama. Oh. By the time I see the seaman, I begin to ask them. I say, do you drink? They begin to tell me that, no, I don't drink. It's just small. Sometimes you are an alcoholic. All of you here that you are saying it's just sometimes. So you be a go-go drinker. It's just small. Just a little. Who measured the little? But the devil has given them an excuse. So they use this excuse. They dwell on it. They dwell on it. They dwell on it. They dwell on it. They dwell on it till he begin to master them. A brother told me, say, Papa, do you do HIV test? I said, I don't understand. You know, we grew up together. And he said, you did do HIV test? I said, no. Wait till I define. I've done it only once in my life. And that was, my father said, meet me in the hospital. I was horrible. So I thought I already had it. So my father said, meet me in the hospital. I said, okay, sir. Day 1, day 2, day 3. And I had a car. I had a car like from 18 years. My father said, where are you? We are coming, sir. Okay, sir. Meet me in the... Okay, sir. The next week, he carries stick. Oh, yeah, my one moto. We entered the car. We got there. You know, they gave me my... How many of you have done HIV test? Maybe it has happened to you. You are a suspect if this has happened to you. You are a dangerous suspect. All these brothers with this kind of funny BS, they know what I'm about to say. You will see it there, you will see negative. Is it negative? Yes, negative. And you'll be reading negative like positive. How many of you? Legends are laughing and they are covering them. So I was seeing negative. It was as if I forgot the spelling of positive. So I was saying, hey, now I'm dead. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. And I was seeing negative. I bet you will not know how to spell. And the doctors came, and I wanted him to explain the meaning of negative to me. So the doctors collected the result, and he looked at it. While he looked at it, he said, anyone that has HIV does not mean they are going to die. I say, I don't die. I don't die. He said, you can interact with them, they can interact with you. You people can interact together. I say, hey, finally. I was about like maybe 19 or 20 then. And he said, it doesn't mean that it's the end of the world. It doesn't. So by the time we are through, I sat down, I was shaking. And he said, so that's the end of everything. I said, wait, I don't understand. What's the meaning of negative? He said, it means you don't have for now, except maybe you come 3 more months' time. Those of you that used to go every 3 months, what you are looking for, may you not find it in Jesus' name. So this person that always go there, he said, me now every 3 months that they go, he must not have 6,000 Abasha Road. He will carry Okbo, carry Okbo, carry Okbo. That's the way of life. Somebody that lived in the house said, this guy will not even eat. He will carry Okbo. On video with Okbo, act his own porn. Okbo Miliki. When you ask him, he say, I don't know why. I just stay too active. Have you seen that he has looked for excuse? Like many of you, there are some things the devil has given you excuse for, yet you know that these things, they can kill you. They can kill. Why? Because anything that pertains to the devil, he kills, he steals, he destroys. So he'll make you angry, give you anger problem. Some people give them serious pride, and they'll be with their helper, and they're proud with their helper. If you consider the pictures of some people on Instagram and Facebook, you not help them, because everybody is prosperous online. Everybody is doing well. Pride. So the devil studied this weakness. Is it women? Is it men? Is it pride? The first thing, he gives them excuse why they should keep doing what they are doing. Then you don't know that there's already an excuse. Then you begin to find joy in songs like, sometimes food now they give man joy, but Canadian lack the feel. Eruku lao lao, eruku lao lao. Some people here, if Shango come back and see them, you submit to grace. Say, you know where some people are worse? Some are women. By the time we say, so we lift up our holy hands, they are the first. In one accord, they'll say shalom, they'll say peace. That hand you used to hold cigar. No form of righteousness. They have excuse for what they are doing. So they say, I don't really smoke. It's just in events. You are a smoker. Some will say, I don't really smoke. It's just shisha. You are a smoker. A smoker is what? A smoker. How does it feel like the mouth of the daughter of Zion? The same mouth you used to lead worship here. Eruku lao lao. Eruku lao lao. I've seen some people, they overreact in everything. And by the time they overreact, instead of them to say no to it, because this one is easier. In fact, this one is the one that the Bible says, deliver thyself, O Israel. You can just make up your mind and say, I ain't doing this no more. Then God help you. This one is not the chronic one, but it's still the devil. So he comes with suggestion. Oh boy, see that babe? I die, say, you know, collect one. Collect one. Collect one. Collect one. Collect one. You be here, collect one. And the Spirit of the Lord say, no, don't do this. And the devil say, collect one. Oh boy. You dey let this one go. You know, say, you know if you tell your friends so. How you go tell your friends, say, this one sleep your house, nothing happen. How? Collect one. Collect one. Okay, collect half. Then they come outside and say, I have a problem. I have bipolar. What's bipolar? So the devil will even give it English name. In case by the time you get to the hospital, then you say, I don't know why. I just feel like this, or I feel like this. They tell you, it's bipolar. Bipolar used to make you collect every time. Say, I've been suspecting. I know it's not ordinary eye. It's ordinary eye. Every of those things that you did starts with ordinary eye. A man that started drinking 2 crates started with 1 bottle. In fact, he started by tasting it. You taste it. Some of them, they were ashamed. Some of you here, you were ashamed. You went out with somebody, and the person, maybe your friends, and they ordered beer. So you now say, you don't want to be different. And you know stout is bitter. And you don't drink agbo naturally. Now you begin to suffer yourself. And you are trying not to spoil your face, that they may not know. So they start from 1 bottle. My personal, my elder brother, before my mom died, two of us, we had never tasted alcohol. They'll be doing festive in the village. He will go. And whilst he's there, all of them will be drinking alcohol. They'll be telling him, Obìnrin lele. Oribi Obìnrin. I don't know why you need validation. How would you see me like this and you will call me Obìnrin? What proof do you need again? Lakonimo wabi Rambo. And they say, Obìnrin lele. Obìnrin lele. Obìnrin lele. Then you begin to punish yourself. You don't know that the devil is setting trap. Trap. At that point, he will not come in. He will leave you. So you start with 1 bottle, 2 bottles. One time we went for a burial. He was buying by crate. Have you seen people that buy by crate? By crate. And by the time it's remaining like 4 in the crate, they are calling the dealer. And the dealer is bringing bike. As in home service. Bring bike. He will drop another crate. Wait for them, they finish that one. He will carry that crate away. And for some people, they are enjoying 250 naira for 1 bottle, right? Huh? That time, how much do you drink it now? You know, I'm a pastor. I don't know much about this stuff. But let those that know educate us. So he said that time. So now it must have been, I didn't even see him on Friday. So he must be very updated. I'm telling you. So every bottle they drink a block of their house. A block that will build their house. That's why some people, when they grow, they can't walk well. Because the whole building is in their stomach. A whole building is inside. They have successfully drank their destiny inside here. So they are struggling to walk now. And they are. Some is even duplex. Some a mansion. Those are on wish here. Then the devil begin to monitor them. He begin to monitor them. Then he increase it. Then he increase it, it becomes 2. He increase it, it becomes 3. He increase it, it becomes 4. He increase it, then it becomes an addiction. Then he increase it to the level where they don't get high. Have you seen that level of people? They don't get high. No matter what they drink, you are the newbies. You are busy doing like this, and they are looking at you. Small boy. They don't get high. They have mastered the act. While some, I've seen some drink and they have granite. So the devil begin to monitor them, and increase it. Then he gives them reason. Some of the reason why some of you still drink till now would be that, number 1, you feel you are a man. If you need drink to validate that you are a man, then you are not a man. Your BS does not prove that you are a man. Nowadays, female goats have BS. Have you not seen female goats with BS? Longer one than yours, with nice steady. So how do I prove now? Some of you say because Papa does not have BS. God that did your own will do my own. Like I was saying on Friday, I said Apostle Paul was bald-headed. Yes. How many of you have browsed it? You see it. He was bald-headed. One day I said, don't keep long hair. Does he have long hair to keep? Let's talk Bible. So, you now need beer to show people that you are a man. Then you are drinking to prove that you are a man. You drink one. Then the devil instigate them and they begin to tell you that it's the only one you can drink. Now, wow. Now, one bottle see there. You say, give me 3 more. Give me 3 more. Then by the time you are going to, you know the rest. Some of you have wee on your bed. Sometimes there's nobody to lie on again. I remember when I was young, God forgive me. I was not born again. A man was so high. And the family kept on warning him. The family kept on warning him. And the man was so high that I don't know, maybe it's his salary or whatever. The money just fell down from his pocket. So I carried him to a safe place. Then I took the money as my salary. Because I don't work for free. Some of you think God just called me out of it. I was a bad boy. I never drank, I never smoked. Only that thing. Only that too. If that's the only criteria to enter heaven, I will enter before you. But if God reasons the rest. Have you seen men? Some of us, we have fathers like that. They tend to drink, they drink, and you are not comfortable with it. Now you are drinking one bottle. You don't know that every class you attend, there's promotion. You don't know that you are drinking that one bottle, you are just rehearsing to be like daddy. Because there's a demon after daddy. Jacob said, Reuben, he said, my strength. If you notice, he placed a curse on Reuben and Simeon. Why? The powers that fought Jacob, by the time he was about to die, they transcend to Reuben. Say Reuben and Simon, your anger born. Is it Simon and Levi? And no, he said Reuben, you slept with. Say Simon and Levi, anger born. Nobody should attend these people. For they went into a man's house and they killed the man. 2 people wipe out the whole family. So you begin to do. You say, I don't like what my father did. I don't like how my father did. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't like that. My father will drink. My father will fall in the gutter. Embarrass us. My father will drink. He's nothing to write home about. My father will this. My father will... I don't like it. Then they bring you to a party. You say, me, I just take one bottle. You don't know that there's graduation. Some of you that started a few years ago with one bottle. How far? Now, some of you can conveniently take 6 bottles. And you are still bragging with it. You are bragging with a demon living with you. Some of you sisters, you think I was going to talk about the men? There are some ladies that even drink more than men. I saw one of my daughter one time. Now she has changed. She no pass like this. She no pass like this. I saw her with this. I now heard somebody say, tequila around. I don't know. The thing is white like this inside one small bottle. I know that all those kind of things is so too much more. You know those kind of things that are small. And she did not even squeeze her face. I said, Jesus Christ. And she put it on her status. I saw it. I said, oh. And if I love you, I'll call you. I'll talk to you. So I told her, I said, you are shameless. I saw you. So now, she will now block me. All of you here, you do it. You now block me. Now do a video, you twerk. You are just stupid. By the time you are finished twerking, selling yourself cheap. Expose very cheap commodity. Everybody has Gary in the house. You don't need advertisement to say Gary or Krika. They put it there, fly come, everything come. Carry that online. You are happy that you have blocked me. Remember, I have my own biological children. My biological children did that. If they were to do that, Mark, if you want to play Naira bet, because I know I will never win, I'll lose. I'm not good with betting anything. I'm not good with any game. You are a woman here. If I teach you PS5, I'll tell you this is to pass, this is to score, this is, you still give me CISO. That's why I stopped playing that game. I will teach a lady, they'll still give me 3-0. I go the first. I'm just trying to help you. These things are demons. So they begin to instigate you. Some people are so addicted to clubbing that they don't know. They don't know that these demons share partially of their life. So you tell them, the house is boring. Why don't you go out? Then when people like me talk now, they say, what do you know? Remember, I'm the one that have built house and I have cars. You are the one that is broke. And out of the small thing, God will bless you. If you just hear, do. It's as if they just hold your ear and they are dragging you there. Some will even carry like 6 ladies. Mostly when they are fair, you know you are finished. 6. And they say, bills on me. And you know women, by the time you say bills on me, they can even swallow the share of the club. Mostly when they don't like you. One of my brother, a lady called that my brother and said, the house is boring. No. My house is boring. Olu, take me out. Olu, take me out. Olu, let's just go. And all of us, we are friends. Both the lady, both the guy, both me. In Abuja. So they went out. It was when they were giving me the report, the guy was about to cry. The guy now told him, he said, now 15,000 I get to. The guy now got there. Now order for malt. You that know what you will get, order for malt. This guy just appeared. Brought 2 friends. You know those friends? That when there are 2 is plus Rometa. When you get home, you get it. Brought 2 friends. They appear, all of them. Fefe. How you doing? They sat down. My God. The Bible said there were 3 thin cows that swallowed the 3 fat cows. Those are the thin cows. Olu said the first thing they ordered, the drink, is 15.5. Because all of us, we grew up together. He said, I was trying to settle him and the lady. 15.5 the first one. And they get down it. And the 2 friends went again, they carried 2. Olu went. It was even Olu and Ubago that went. This story. Olu went aside. He called one of our friends in Abuja, in Ibadan. Godson, I bet he get 50K there. Send me. Just send me. Godson send me 50. He went and paid. Said, they call me somewhere now. I need to go somewhere. Olu wait. No, I no wait. Olu wait. No, I no wait. That's how he ran. And he didn't pick the call anymore. These are ladies that are supposed to be wives. They are supposed to be daughters of Zion. We have seen ladies that change men. As in, they just feel like they just say, I break up with you, I pick another one. I break up with you, I pick another one. I break up with you, I pick another. Some have like 3 besties. Do you know why? Because of their birthday. Like 3 besties. What's a lady doing with bestie or school father? Why the school father no father boy? Go and ask your school father, you that lady. Ask your school father that can you have a wife and the wife has school father? You see, you begin to cast you, resist you, read Psalm of course on you, and it's fathering you. Tap current from every angle. Every angle. They say we are school father. Sit on my lap. Fire. Sit on my lap. Which lap does his wife sit? Some of you are still sitting on lap. That's why by the time you get to your husband, nothing is remaining. You are finished, Akbere Ajashe, because you have sat on every lap. You know why I still keep preaching this? Because the more I preach, the more you come. I've said things that I was, and I thought I would not see people again. And they came. Because the Bible said the king inquired the prophet. You will see, by the time I'm through with you today, next week you will come quicker than this week. Not knowing that the devil begin to instigate some things. How do you have school father? And you say there's no feeling. And you will bathe in the same house. By the time you bathe, say, it's just my school father. Then you bathe, you use your school father's towel. He's my school father. Then you wear your school father's boxers. He's my school father. Some people are going to see school father, they are shaving. You will get it when you get home. Mikpa, Zuzuzu, Mashlaskus. The school father or bestie, then they are in so much trouble. So much that they don't even know who to marry anymore. The devil comes inside, then the devil uses that against them. If you don't have plan, why are you Zuzu? That's one of my criteria for marriage. I was my wife's spiritual father and school father. Because where we were, that's all. So I'll look at her after service, she just pick a Bible. She used to go before me because crowd would still gather me and say, sir, pray for me, sir. She just pick a Bible and begin to go home. I say, that's my wife. That's my. Then the devil begin to touch these stuffs. These things that you started. Some of you that smoke now and you need help, you started with a stick. Now you are, hey, some people even have video of them taking shisha on Snapchat. On Instagram, they hide those videos. If you see them, you see some people that you are meeting, you are welcome to church. They say, meet somebody, you are welcome. Say, you are welcome to church. If you see them where they are doing the do, this is how you do. Because you know. Somebody we don't do plenty abortion and who born. I don't know why we stigmatize single mothers. Single mothers are better than plenty of you here. Hey, you are a single great grandmother. And the devil begin to invest in this. The devil begin to tell you, it's a weakness. Don't worry, it's a weakness. Then we begin to pamper our weakness. Every one of us, we pamper it. And say, it's just my weakness. It's just my weakness. Some people can abuse that body. Some ladies. Some of you in the workers group, you know the thing I shot at Kazim. Until he now came to explain to me that no, Papa, it wasn't like. Then I understood him in the night. But at that time, it was the heat of the moment. I was holding tears in my eyes at that time. Then I saw him. It was an opportunity to just spray him some bullet. Where did I hear that? I was walking with a lady from Oshun. You see those Oshun ladies? My God. Oshun and Ibadan. I was walking with her like this. And she just saw a guy. And the guy said, how are you? I'm fine. Onimu gogorobi batashawo. And one other guy said, how are you? Long time. I'm fine. So I asked, I said, báwo ni pátá arọ ma ṣe ń rí? She said, Papa, ẹ mọ̀ pé arọ waist wọn máa ń rí báyìí. So pátá wọn máa ń fẹ̀ ju. And I was wondering. Now they are seeing it as norm. They abuse anything. Anybody. Sometimes they are working with their husband. They've abused everybody in the street. I remember then my proprietor, you greet him. Good morning, sir. He said, Olofo, Oloshi. Olofo. Olofo, Oloshi. And he will greet you. Yoruba and Tembelekun. Because then the devil begin to invest in it. Then the devil begin to tell you some things more. And you are feeling like it's funny. At this level, he has sent spirit. They have monitored you. And those spirits sometimes, they can be on a family, a whole family. Those spirits sometimes, they can be on a geographical environment. He monitors them and he looks at them. And how I wish it was School of the Prophet. I would have asked some questions. But I know some of you because we all are prophets, innit? Have you ever gotten to some place, you just feel unwelcome? Like you. Most times, girls hostel. Because they gather. One time, I sent some of my sons to girls hostel in Kogi. People that will pray small like this, and the hand of God will show. They pray all their style. Pray everything. I told them, go away from guest hostel small. They went in front of guest hostel to host the meeting. They pray everything. So one went aside and called me. I said, Papa, we are doing the evangelism. And everywhere looks dry. Like the heaven looked dry. That's in Kogi. And I said, where are you people? He said, we are in front of the guest hostel. I said, which guest hostel? Guest hostel. I said, move away from guest hostel. Move. Mama is here. Mamas. And they moved away. And the power of God came down. And they said, Papa, please explain that. I said, you can't get it. It can be on an environment. I've made an example before to you about Akoko. While God sent me to Akure here, I was coming from Kogi. By the time we hit Akoko, I called Pastor Eli. I said, these people, he says, I said, it's hard for any youth to prosper here. I said, because in the realm of the spirit, I feel serious strong alcohol and I feel serious strong uselessness. I said, there's a power here that want to useless all the youth. And I began to smell. I said, are you hearing it? I said, Papa, I'm not hearing it, you know. By the time we now got into the town, you see men of like 35 sagging. You know that this one is finished. 35 years sagging. He's doing low waist. He'll sag. They now do their customized bike. They now sit on one side. You know they are professional bike riders. They now sit down somewhere like this. On the bike, they are now riding. In this Akoko, I say, my God, who have doomed you? Until I now got here, I was now interviewing some of them. They now say, that's all will be. You today they stand though. So I'm not scaring you in case you are from there. I'm just telling you, tighten your belt. Be ready to pray. Like in Edo State, in fact, everybody in Akotis. If you have ever been to Benin, even Mama na Akate, Mama they ask you, you know what be? It's a kind of spirit. It can be on the environment. It interests people a little, but they have the choice. Wait, I go control men now. No, I go control men. You go know what I go control men. That's in Edo State. Everybody saying, do you know what? You know. And there's a spirit also in the north that to kill human being is nothing. And for them to die is nothing in the north. Some of you here, you think you are Muslims. Get to the north, you see real Muslim. In the north, I can't even say this thing I'm saying. I say it in church, and you sit down here like this. You see different doors. These fair ladies, you see where they will pass. The way they will jump this barbed wire. You just see them. One who just got outside and say, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. Before you see, they are like 60. And they don't care. They kill everybody here. No investigation. How many of you have seen any of the investigation? They say, no, this one, no. Because it's a spirit. It can be on a geographical area. Small. It interests people. Small. It can be on a family. I've seen family that everybody's wayward. I've seen family that everybody's poor. It's a spirit. You go there and you preach about prosperity. Because that spirit affects their mentality. So they have partial control. The devil has partial control. So you preach about prosperity. After you have preached about prosperity, now you are trying to usher them into prosperity. You know what they'll say? You ask them, what can I pray for? They say, I want to buy a bike. A new bike. And you are wondering, then you meet around, what do you say? I've been using ginseng. I want to buy boxer. And you call, say, Honda. Very strong. Pray for me so that I buy Honda. You meet another one and say, TVS. Is it TVC or TVS? It's a hair. I want to buy TVS because that's what their mentality know. Do you know the biggest advantage of this church? The biggest form of deliverance in this church is I have first of all washed your brain from poverty. Now, which Sunday have you ever come here? You didn't hear me say so. Because unconsciously I'm working on your mind. And by the time I'm through, I was speaking with a lady yesterday night. And she said, the first time she came around this church, she went past, and she used to pass. And she felt like, this church is for rich people, oh. Many of you, that's how you felt. It's for rich people, oh. If not that something is wrong with your brain, you are seeing your classmates here. Your friends are coming here, and you know they are broke. Now you are saying they are for rich people. Do you know what has happened to them? Because now you people are worlds apart. By what you confess every day, you have, God has separated you. So you are coming here and say, church here, and no woman, no one there. They don't know that the more they say it, the more they prophesy to our life. The more they say it, the more they prophesy to our life. While some cannot understand, they say, you people are doing Yahoo. Before we used to try to explain, but now we have understood that there's nothing you tell a poor man that you will understand. Have you noticed that it's a poor man that can argue most? When they start like this, no, man you, just man you, just man you, and the people collecting the salary, they do. Some of you know, if I say mention all the players in Chelsea, you know everything. Mention the one in Man, you know everything. You even know the transfer. You even know what the coach is saying to the coach that the manager want to know. It's as if you are in their bedroom. You have done a lot of research. Now poverty they pursue you so. In a family, in my own family now, it's alcohol. They drink a lot of those. I've told you before. And according to the story that I had I don't know how true it is, that somebody was buried with aromatic shinap, and they say drink and enter heaven. That's how everybody became alcoholic, except me. Maybe God will spring up another person. I know, I'm hoping on, but except me. So when I get to among them, they say, hide your drink, oh, pastor is coming, oh. So they hide it. Some they'll bring it down and they say, this is our side. When we come to your side, you give us drink, we'll hide and drink it. But this one is our side. I'll say, okay, come to my side. You know 5 Alive? Well, I'm 5 Alive. If he can hire you in my house, you will now drink alcohol. Now me come by and give you. My God. Some of you are seeing some of these things in your life, small, and you are joking with it. You don't know that deliverance is necessary. You don't know that deliverance, from now that they have not developed, deliverance is necessary. You castigated daddy all through his life. Yet now you are starting the same way he started. And you are expecting separate results. You castigated mommy all through her life. Now you are thinking that you get separate results. You are going to be the same if you keep doing the same thing they did at your age. So that's the first form. The second form, are you ready? This one is the deeper one. This one takes total control of a man. Mark 9. Can we read Mark 9? Mark 9. Open the floodgates of heaven. Let it. Are we there? Mark 9. Let it. Can we read 20 first? Mark 9:20. We'll read 20, then we'll read 22. This 20 in it. Okay. And they brought him unto him. And when he saw him, straightway the spirit tear him, and he fell on the ground and wallowed foaming. 22. This is the father speaking now. The father said, and oftentimes it had cast him into the fire and into the water to destroy him. But if thou, let's take it again. Oftentimes it had cast him into the fire and into the water. To what? Have you seen the devil there? To what? This one take total control of a man. Now, they dictate how the man should behave. Do you know why? At some point, Jesus was healing somebody that was deaf and dumb. And he was rebuking the spirit instead of the deaf and dumb. Have you seen men like Pastor Chris? Blessed man of God. And he'll go to deaf and dumb and say, that spirit, as if he's coming to fight. Yet it's the ear that has problem. Because you understand that this one has taken control. Some deaf and dumb you see, it's not them. The spirit inside of them is dumb. There's nothing they do that they'll hear. In fact, medically, they'll tell you that there's nothing. No problem. They'll go to medical and say, no problem with you. Because it's not them. It's a spirit. This one, the spirit would see fire and love to fall inside. See water and love to fall inside. The madman in Gennesaret, the spirit took him to a tomb because that's where the spirit wants to stay. The spirit has had total control. Took him to Gennesaret. And by the time he got to Gennesaret, the spirit will let him tear himself. He will tear himself. Tear and he will bleed. When a man gets to this level, serious prayer is needed. Why? Because the spirit take total control. They will think they still take control. Except for maybe madness. But the spirit has taken total control. Have you seen some people that they will steal? They will steal. Huh? You will catch them. They will cry. You are advising them. They have stolen your phone again. I remember my daughter, Fumi told me, say, Papa, he said, I'm inviting a lady to church. He said, but Papa, you need to hide your phone. Hide. I said, lady, what happened? Why should I hide my phone? He said, Papa, she has a problem. She's in our lodge. I said, how? He said, this girl steals soap. Steals soap? Yes, Papa. If you leave your Omo outside, she steals Omo. You'll be looking at her from the window like she'll still go like. She still steal the Omo and run back. And the people will be like. Ah. So one day they went to search her bag. They saw all their pants that has been missing in one bag. They saw Omo. Soap. Then why are you stealing when you have a bag of it? Are you getting what I'm trying to say? I think they call them, is it klepto? Huh? Am I correct? They just want to, if they pass, your weave won't feel lost. It's on your head though. By the time you get home, you like, you are like Jesus. Something left me. Why are you sitting? Then they were bringing out to me and they said, Papa, please hide your phone. They said, okay, bring her first. They invited her tired. She didn't come. They invited her to her all night. She didn't come. Do you know why you invite some people? They will not come. Mostly when it's a living church. Let me tell you now. Because the devil in them knows that this is a living church. You tell them, come for all night, you know. Like today now, we don't have time. All night, when everywhere will be power. Come for all night. No. Please, come for all night. No. That all night day, you go to their house. And I catch you. In your hand, they will disappear. Say, and just urgent call. It's the devil. It's the devil. You know, he has strategized them. How are you stealing brazier hanger? That hand of brazier. They put it outside. She stole it. Stealing pants. Men can even share boxers. Some men. Some of you know. But not women. What are you using it to do? And she will keep it. And she'll be wearing it. And she even has, when Fumi was explaining that to me, she has some new ones that she bought inside nylon. it has taken total control. By the time you confront them, they begin to cry because they don't even know how they started it. It's a spirit. While some, one of the worst one I know is a cheerful giver. A lady that is a cheerful giver. You know, generous ladies. You will get it when you get home. You know, Sister Charity. Anybody, anywhere, anything, anywhere, So all the community, they know her now. And by the time you meet Sister Charity, I say, Sister Charity, why are you behaving like this? Sister Charity begin to tell you that, oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not my intention. I don't feel like doing that. Sister Charity is leaving your place again. Everybody has entered Sister Charity. When the spirit is on Sister Charity, if you have the call of God, don't cancel her. She will cancel you. I'm telling you from experience. At least I've met like 2 Sister Charity in my life. You know this hug that, come, stand up. Are you a witch? You are not? Okay. She says she's not a witch. You know, like this, that you do to a normal person. If you do it to Sister Charity, the more you do it like this, as you get home, you just see yourself in the dream. Dancing with Sister Charity. Come, let's dance together. Come. You just sleep. You have not even slept 15 minutes. Is your name Charity? Say fire. You have not even slept 15 minutes. You just see yourself, Sister Charity. You are talking. Yeah, I'm be happy. You now begin to, you wake up and you say, what's in the, na craze are the craze, so. And you are a pastor, and you didn't dance with your wife, you begin to see Sister Charity. You don't know. She's about to cancel you. How do you cancel Sister Charity? That's why discernment of spirit is highly needed in the church. By the time you spot and you realize that this is Charity, offer, or you fly. That's what the Bible says. It says flee. Not run. He said flee. The Bible understands that when you run, you are slow. Sister Charity can pursue you. So he said fly. He said flee from sexual fornication. I remember those Sister Charity. They will come and greet me like this. All my system would destabilize. I'll just say, let me just pray for just 3 hours. I pray. As I close my eyes to see vision like this, I just see myself. I'm doing. I say, Lord, I need you. Lord, I need you. This level, where this so I don't die. Now you know you are in problem. I'll quickly start dry fasting. So I'll cancel them afar. Sister Charity said, then I was in school. Papa, I'm coming to your house. And my wife was not in my house. And I know that this one is spirit of charity. So I tell them, no, wait. There's a prayer. Papa, are you in the neighborhood? I don't want to lie. So I begin to invite all my sons. Yes, but I will go out. I'm trying not to lie. I say, Papa, I'm around. I'm even in front of your house. It's okay. Wait today, I'm coming. I pick up my phone. I say, Elijah, where are you? Ellie, come. Olu, They come. One day, a charity locked me inside the house. That's why I know they visit you now. What in my eye don't see? What my eyes have seen. She locked me indoor. I was nice to her. I rented a house for her. I was giving her food. You know, I was just being nice. That's just me. Every one of you, you know. That's why I still do till now. For me, it is always all for one and one for all. And that day she went in and said, I went to invite her for church. And she went in and said, let me just freshen up. These brothers that you visit anything like this, that's why what your eyes have seen, now you are putting on glass. Because when they look into your eyes, There's experience there. She just went inside. She came outside. Oh my Lord. I was in the spirit. See, there are some things. If you speak in tongue all you like, this thing will stand. I was in the spirit waiting for service. Hey! Hey! The thing just came outside. And he said, see me. And I said, what do you mean? What are you doing? What do you mean? Then I shouted, Junior! Junior is my son in the next room. Junior! 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 Because she went, the first thing she went to the door and she looked, brah, brah. I had brah. That's why I opened my eyes. So I saw the back. So maybe I was seeing in the spirit. Then she faced me with the front. My God. There are some rivers you see, you want to swim. I shouted, Junior! Junior! Then someone said, Papa, Junior is not in the house. Now my daughter that shouted, she should be watching me live now. I said, Victoria, come. You know, those days I was so broke, there was no credit. Just small credit. I called Olu. Olu, come. Olu said, they come. I'm tired. They come. Olu, come. Come quick. Because she had locked me inside. And some of you say, Papa, I've been worshiping here for 5 years. You don't know my house. May I not know your house in Jesus' name? If I know your house, now pass at the pass. Now pass at the pass, I see you. And the lady came. Victoria came. Papa, Junior's gone out. You know, she's even Indomie. She cannot even force the door open. Then I told her, I said, Victoria, please come. And I was about to open the curtain so that Victoria would see two of us. Because at that point, in fact, my God, I just found can I confess? I was doing what I didn't want to do. Like, the thing I want to do, I wasn't doing it. What's the thing I want to do? I wanted to swim that river. But I wasn't, because God was constraining me. Why I don't even visit is for my safety. You can even trust yourself. Me, do I trust myself? These brothers that say, not me. Me, when I fast, you never see Kumbi. You see some like this. Before you remember Jesus died for you, you are in the third round. I'm telling you, the cheapest thing to get is a man. It's very hard to get a woman, but a man, all of you, you are sheep, all these men here. Oh! I mean, oh! Oh! A lady just like, he will dream about it 1 month. And the lady told, she told me, say, call her now. Victoria, come. The lady was with me inside. Victoria, come. Victoria, come. If I will not tell her that you are trying to rape me. And I knew Victoria had. I said, Victoria, go. Should I tell you how I escaped? Some of you are waiting for the end of the story. But my eyes are still on Umamugiko. Even if I shout, I can't tell it all. I saw creative miracle in my life. I held the key of my machine. And I said, Father! In her presence. Oh. I said, Father! You know I'm falling. Like this. It runs in my family. If this machine key does not open this door, I go blow this one. You know the blow I'm saying? When you get home, you get it. I held the machine key up. I said, Father, if this key no, a key must work. Something must start. If this one did not work, I'll do this other one. I put the key inside the door, my machine key. It opened the door. It opened the door. I said, thank you, Jesus. I ran outside. Victoria said, Papa, what's pursuing you? I carried my machine. I began to roll it. I climbed the machine. By the time I was about to get home, and I saw Olu. He said, you just disturb me anyhow. What did happen to you? I said, more the gods, more the gods. What's happened? Why you don't start your machine? More the God. So I started the machine. I carried the Louis. Was that? What's in the happen? I got home and explained to him. Now God save you. You for tell me say now waiting one for run come now. How you want to? I said an emergency. Emergency, you carry your shirt, they come slow. If you have the call of God, when you spot a charity, it is not their fault, it's the devil. I will never blame anybody like that. It's the devil. But when you spot them from afar, there are some persons that will come around you, you are aroused. There's a demon around you. The brothers here know. It's just that the sisters can hide better. But the brothers, by nature, you cannot hide. Some people will just come around and say, I just come to greet you. And you are just feeling as if I cannot hold myself. Although some you have family problem. It has taken over. Some, I've seen people that they don't have single money. Some of our parents, our fathers, they don't have money. But the kind of okbo they used to carry. And they begin to, and the okbo just touch them. And they say, where is the brother? Are you a male? If it's not a male, it's not sure. Are you a male? Okay. The okbo just touch them and say, what's your name? Marvelous. Wow. Nice name. So you are a man. I need to be sure because now, see, women in this church, they are keeping low cut. Now you don't even know who is who. So the lady comes and say, Marve. Marve has not fed his family. He said, paste me your answer. He said, that the way they call, they turn me on. Paste me your answer. Say, Marve, paste me your answer. And Marve begin to trek from Obaile to Oja. His transfer fare, he has sent it to people. He said, now exercise. Are you suspecting Marve already? Some people that are like this. Now trek, oh. Marve begin in a trek. See when they say, I just want through. Because he has collected answer here and there. And by the time they continue to do that, they do it inside marriage. Then have you seen men that neglect their own family? They leave their family. They pay school fees of like 6 girls outside. You know the worst thing? The girls save them like Baba Omugo, Baba Agbaya, Baba Akpa. And by the time they are going, the lady now change their name to Baby. And they call the lady, they say, Baby, you think you can outsmart women? Even Adam, the first man, cannot outsmart women. Adam that came directly from DNA of God like this. God like this direct. Now you were born. Only a woman know the father of a child. Carry DNA testing machine. Enter Catholic. I think that should be the best we have seen. DNA testing machine. Remove some of the DNA of the priest. Keep it. Then test everybody's father. My God. I mean Catholic are supposed to be better. Not to talk of this kind of church. Thank God the age bracket between me and you, I cannot be your father. When I know you, are you 5 years old? You are not 5 years, I cannot be your father. So that's why I use this example. I saw a Catholic man that impregnated a lady 3 times. 3 times, right? 3 times. Father. Say yes. Indeed, you are a father. Some people bear the name, they don't know how to use it. Indeed, you are a father. That's Catholic that is supposed to be a father. Then imagine Pentecostals. Imagine, you'll get it when you get home. A cherub. My father, till date, we are discovering his children. Till date, legend back to back. One time he came to Akure, we were in church. As we were worshiping God, my father was looking at this brother and said, Omoyi, Omoyi. If you have been to White Garment, you know, most of us, our parents were prophets there. In fact, they are worldwide. My father was just saying, Omoyi. Omoyi. What's happening? What's happening to Omoyi? He now called his childhood friend. Now say, Talo Omoyi. Now say, Wa. Omoyi. By the time he say, hey! Imagine bearing somebody's surname and you are 38 years. Then you can sing, you can drum. Very funny. Everybody that my father gave birth to, we have one this thing. Why? You know how to sing, you know how to drum, you know how to follow God, and you know how to prophesy. You can do everything. Go and test that man's DNA. I'm telling you. Imagine what has entered the church. Because we, the prophets, we have pampered our weakness. Oh God, give me grace to change. We have pampered our weakness, and we have reason why we do what we do. Then now it has taken control. Do you know that some spirit can be inside a man? It does not really obsess the man, but the spirit is the spirit of poverty. And when the spirit of poverty is upon a man, let me tell you one thing. Anybody that make money around that man, he will call them fake. All the money, if you like, go and work. You say, oh, Tesele Bonnie. Have you seen people that will come and tell you, say, where's the soap you are using? Because they are suffering from the spirit of poverty. They don't believe that anything can be natural. And that spirit will be trying to put them to trenches. Put them to trenches. Put them to... Imagine people that the time when all this forex and all was yielding. Some people were worth 200 million, 300 million. Some 400 million, 500 million. Young boys, they invested in forex. Now the car they bought, they are using it for Uber. Every party, they'll be hyping them. Hype man. Ha! Are you sure hype man will make heaven? Oh yes! Now who get money be blood though? Who no get money now condemn oil? I will hear some of those things. I say, how does these people think of this thing? How does this thing turn you on? And you go for your birthday. Your name is Samuel. Your name is Samuel. And you go to somewhere. And they say now, who get money be blood though? Who no get money now condemn oil? And you are turned on. And one night, you blow 5 million. Some people blow 10 million. They'll stand like this and begin to 10 million. And say, offering time. They say, blessing time. Then they now hold 15 naira. The way they will squeeze that 15 naira, the 15 naira is trying to breathe. They will now squeeze it. Lift up your offering. Now you see all the vein outside. The 15 naira is shocking. They'll squeeze the 15 naira. But let them get to club. They don't know that these are spirits. And the day they are wise, the money will not come anymore. In case you are just joining us, this is the reason why we are prosperous here. If I catch you, you are close to me in club. You know now. Mostly when you are a worker. Some of you think I'm all nice. I censor when I preach. When I meet you one-on-one, you go collect fire. You go collect. Don't me Okimbolo di Brukuni. Go to club. I catch you. You are not spraying. I remember one of my sons here. I saw him. He was spraying money, so I hailed him and said, boss. You should know, if I hail you like that, you are the message title for like 3 months. I say, boss, he's here. And he said, no, Papa, somebody gave me the money. Do you know why? Because he was complaining about his business sometime. And I'm still praying for him. And I saw him. In fact, so that you will know that you are the one, because there are plenty here. So that you know that you are the one I'm saying now. You held the money, the people began to pick it. I don't know that new style. So they were singing. He was not dancing, no. The singer was the one dancing. And they began to pick the money in his hand. And I saw my son. I watched the status again. I watched the status again. I watched the status again. I watched it. And I said, boss. And he replied immediately, no, Papa, they gave me the money. Is this lady that I don't know the story. Maybe this lady gave me the money. It's okay. I don't hear. May this lady where they give her this money, may give me too. Do you know by the time we count the offering of everybody, sometimes 11,000, 12,000. I say everybody. That means, and that 11,000, 12,000, you see 1,000 naira note, like 5. That means the rest people is 50 naira. Ushers, is it true? Some will even bring condemned 20 naira. You know those 10 naira stand like that? That they're pressed with iron, they bring it. But let them just hear, yeah. I don't know what they are doing in that club. Because that spirit just want to put them back in trenches. It's a demon. And this is why we have come with the finger of God. That God touch you and things that are not in obedience to Christ, they begin to leave you. This side is not saying amen. In the book of Exodus, he said, we have seen manifestation before, but this one is from the finger of God. A brother, he was seated somewhere there, and I passed him. I laid hands on him, and he called me back. He said, sir, he said, since that day till now, the urge to smoke died. I decree that will be your testimony this morning. At the last all night, I laid down on a sister, and she told me, say, Papa, from that day till now. And I told her, I said, go and smoke now. You know I'll catch you. And see, this is how I do. This spirit, they are there to kill, to steal, and to destroy. They are not what you should pamper. They are not what you should pamper. How many of you are ready for a change? If you are not ready for a change, just pack your things and go. You can come next Sunday. That one is Thanksgiving. Just pack your things and go. Some spirits, some spirits that are in some people, they want you to give birth before you are married. And you will give birth before you are married. Some spirits will be with some people. They cannot define how. By the time they get the money, 1 million. If some people get a lot of 1 million now in church, you see the seats will begin to do them like this. They'll begin to like, they already. Oh boy, everything just they boring. They are chatting, if you see somebody pressing phone like that, they are suspect. I don't know why everything just they boring. Everything just they boring. Then they organize like 3 ladies. I say, let's just while away time in ShopRite. And they go to ShopRite. These 3 ladies order pizza. Women, you people can ruin people's life. Mostly when you see a life that is already ruined, you now finish it. 3 of them, these people, they'll now order pizza. They'll now order what they cannot eat. One day I took my wife and my wife's sisters. It was on Sunday. I carried a bundle of money. I took them to, is it Costone? Costone. I said, let me do like these boys. I never knew that I was a baby. I would have waited till I grow. My wife order. This one order. This one order. My eye they red. This one they order. This one they order. This one say, I'm not eating fried chicken. It's grilled one. So I say, no, not grilled one. No. This one they order. This one they order. And they brought one of the things that paid me more. They brought one small ice cream. I think 1.7 or 1.5. Oh, that cost stone. How much they selling? Huh? 1.750. They brought it. They now put some kuli. So I say I can run this thing now too. How much is pack of milk? They now put some things inside. They and I say no. It's the other one. No. It's the other one. Inside my mind I say, "Na me fuck up." Who never fuck up hands in the air? If you ever catch me here again, my wife knows. That's the last day. I'm just confessing. My wife's sister, she's there too. She knows. Papa, no. I want to pray. Papa, Ile ime boring. I would rather give you 5K. Because if you give them 5K, they will manage it. But if you go and say collect, wallah, you go collect. That's why some brothers enter cinema. They are showing funny film. They cannot laugh. Because the lady came with like 6 friends. Waiting funny. And Mr. Bones is doing Kimura, Kisuka, Igwa, and the guy. How much is one movie? Huh? 1.7. Oh. Would they give you the cassette home? How much to download it in Net Ninja? My wife say, I don't like, what they call it? What's that? This is say you don't like cinema dub. I say now I like fast. The way I watched Ragnarok, which one? Maybe the new tour. I watched it cinema and I understood all their language. Cinema dub, very sweet. Go and download it. You see all the armor clearly. A lady will now bring like 12 girls. You don't know that your family, your idol, they don't shake your calabash. 12 people, they now carry, they now follow you. Then, by the time they see that you want to be frustrated, they now, come, you are a boy, come. Now he's sure. Then, by the time they see that Tokwe is almost frustrated, come, let's go. Tokwe. He said, shh. Tokwe. Let's go to Coastal now, please. He will not react the way he used to react for a man, no. If he's a man now. Let's go to something they worry you. But when they say, please, I'll withdraw from my trust wallet. I don't have but take those. Don't worry. I have agents. Ferdinand, do you have 100K there? Say yes. You don't know that they are ruining your friend somewhere. Instead of you not to give him the 100K, you now carry 100K, give to him. Send it to me. When I get home, I'll send it to you. Okay. For your eye, they carry some. Women carry chicken that you know that they cannot eat. See their mouth, this small. See chicken, very fat. Because they are shake your calabash in the village. And all of them take one of that. Then you are living there. You are living there, you have spent 85,000. There's a demon in your life that does not want you to have sense. Have you learned something this morning? Be on your feet. Some ladies just lose customer. That's why they are not clapping. Some ladies just lose customer. That's why they are not clapping. Now that I've confessed, my wife know why I need to go. I tell my wife, I say, don't worry, let me go. He say, no, let's go together. I say, I'm tired. Because when we want to go, the sisters too will say they will go. And woman, they like anything color. And I say, Moses, where are you? He say, I'm in so place. Okay, no problem. Ferdinand, come, I want to send you somewhere. If you like, go lose guard now, come and take my car. Go to ShopRite. Buy cold stone and 1 meat pie. What did I say? Cold stone and 1 meat. If you like, buy plenty. It's your problem. How much is the cold stone? So. How much is the meat pie? So. Then I send you exact money. Then you say, Papa, how about the transport? Then I send you part of it. I'm owing a lot of people here. They don't. So that you not be tempted to buy 2 cold stone. Then I count the 0. I don't want to make mistake. Then by the time you buy the cold stone, then you bring it straight to my house. You keep it. Then I now stand and, may we reap where we sow. I'll now sit down with my wife. Me that I don't used to be in the room. I used to be in my prayer room or parlor. But when you bring all those things, I'll not sit down with her.